Ever wondered what this big pipe is mounted on the side of your 7.3 Power Stroke? What if I told you that is actually the oil cooler? This is your water pump. He pushes the fluid all throughout your engine. The way how this works is coolant is pressed when this spins. Due to the velocity, automatically flows the fluid out, increasing pressure right there, which is going to this inlet and this inlet. This one is a return, hence why the thermostat is here. He pushes the thermostat up like that. This inlet travels down through here. Follow me right there. Goes to this guy. I'm going to now set this guy off to the side so I don't drop him. Here we are. And then, this is what it looks like. That square one there is actually the oil. Comes from your low oil pressure guy. There's a little spot up in there, if you can see that little orifice right there. Comes up through there, comes up this runner, out there, that's your oil, and the small one is actually our water. You can look in there, that's what he looks like. That's that big aluminum piece on the very front. The way how you take this guy off on the front is you just wiggle, 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 wiggle. Eventually he just pops right off. This is what he looks like. I know that they are separated. There's a hole in the very, very back, right where my thumb is pointing at. That one is going to be water. And then this one, the bigger one, is going to be our oil. Ew. I want to also note the other way how we can tell that that hole in the very, very bottom back is the water, is the appearance of the gasket versus the gasket that's on there. Some gaskets are actually made to be more chemical resistant. Now there's all sorts of brands out there and what have you, but the chemistry, the point, what we're looking at is that's how we can identify that the water is in the back and the oil is right here in the middle. And I want to note that when you mix antifreeze and oil, they look like chocolate milk or Hershey's Kisses, and that's exactly what we have here. Now, I'm not going to get into why this engine's here or why I have it, but this engine is actually bad. And it appears that not the oil gasket, but the water gasket had actually started to leak one way or another, and it was actually getting mixed in with the oil. Bad, 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 bad. And if you look inside, down there at the bottom, you can see how there's little fins. And again, the oil is going this way. Even though it looks like the oil is on top, it is not. That is an illusion. That is where the water goes through. The way how I got this pipe loose, this is the back of the engine back here, is I just wiggled back and forth my channel locks, and eventually she just pops right up. Another really bad sign. That's what she looked like. Now I'm starting to wonder if these guys actually have a high rate of fail. Okay, and so what we're looking at here is this is where the actual oil filter just screws into. And what this is, this right here, of course, is your oil port where it goes through. Oil comes up through here. This little guy right there that looks like a little bent wire, that is your actual heating element for your 120, where your block heater. When you plug in when it's ice cold to warm up your block, it makes direct contact with the coolant that's all around it. You're probably wondering, you're like, well, why is this one green and this one brown? Like I just exactly said the opposite of what I meant. Well, this engine, it appears that the gasket had failed on this, which is why we've been seeing a lot of the nastiness. That, and I flipped the engine over, but just by flipping the engine isn't going to make this thing look like this. So it tells me I probably had some severe gaskets failing on this, which probably led to why this engine failed.